Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel again. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down this pretty much flawless week. We had a 100% win rate on this week. Could have been better, and I'll explain why as well. But I'm going to be breaking down basically the trades I took this week, why I took them, and then just my plans with these funded accounts and how I'm going to be approaching them. And hopefully it's something that can help you guys out as well. I'm kind of drawing back to my old ways of when I used to get tons of consistent payouts last year. I kind of drifted away from that when I started getting too greedy, and I'm starting to come back to it, and profits are getting a lot more consistent. So I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to break that down in this video. As y'all can see, this week we had a break-even trade. Now what sucks about the break-even trades when it's a small win like that, for my break-even trades, I make them be a little bit green, so that way I don't obviously lose money. But what it does is it turns my average wins into super small, as you can see down here, because it uses the $9 as part of that average amount. But we had a really good week this week. This one should have been a $600 win, and I'll explain why in a second. Break even and then 3 wins in a row. This was supposed to be a 1-2. This was a 1-2, and then this one was a 1-1. These two were my personal entry model, and then this last one was another guy's entry model that trades with us. His name is Isaac. He's in the Discord as well. If you guys want to trade live with us every single day for completely free, you can go ahead and check out our free Discord. Link is in the top of the description. You can see every single trade we take, win or lose. I'm about to post the ones for this week on here. And also, if you do want to trade live with us, we have a 7-day trial that you can literally watch us live in the morning and talk to us in the call and everything, and see everything else we have to offer. If you're interested in that, just join the link in the top of the description. You can see literally everything we have. If not, just join the free Discord anyway. So first off, breaking this down, I trade on NinjaTrader, so I'm gonna open that up. So on NinjaTrader, on this account, the first trade that I took, well, the actual first trade that I took, I believe was, let's see. So the first trade was on, what is this, Tuesday. On Tuesday, we took this trade, and on Tuesday, what day was Tuesday? Am I tripping? Let's see. So I'm going to break down all the trades that I took here. This is not a break even though. I don't see. Oh, it must be back here. I'm on the 1 minute chart, bro. Okay. Yeah, here it is. This is a break even trade right here. So this is a break even. I was looking to short. We hit my 1-1 down here. As y'all can see, this one didn't really do much, but let me explain the other ones. We hit 1-1 and move stops to break even, and then obviously got stopped out. But for a more in-depth breakdown of the actual trades, let me go ahead and go to the other days, because I actually remember that one quite well. My computer completely bugged and it removed all my charts, like all my charts and my drawings, so apologize, I don't have anything drawn out for y'all right now. But let me go ahead and show you guys that trade. I'll switch over to the 5-minute time frame. All right. Go to this trade over here. Let's see. Alrighty. So, gee, this one must have been a 1 minute. I have tons of videos on this YouTube channel as well, breaking down my personal entry model. Okay, yeah, there we go, boys. This was a 1 minute entry here. So, this one was, oh, it's up here, dude. Oh my goodness. This one was a pretty good trade. What ended up happening was I literally took the trade, and my funded futures, the prop firm that I trade on, wouldn't let me keep the trade open after 4:10 p.m. And as y'all can see, it would have hit. I shorted, and it would have hit like crazy, but it closed my trade out right here like 4:10 p.m. Y'all can see the time below. And basically what this trade was, I'll mark it out right here with some lines for you guys. So If I go to the 15-minute time frame, so the first thing I'm looking for is obviously just general direction in the market. So for my actual general direction, I go to the 4-hour. Go back to the 4-hour here. So on the 4-hour, we were looking at right here. Obviously, I'm gauging where's the market still headed to on the 4-hour time frame, because I'm trading that morning session. That morning session usually moves with that 4-hour candle that opens at 10 a.m. That's what I'm trading, 10 a.m. So what do we expect to see right at 10 a.m.? So at 10 a.m., a new 4-hour candle opens, and usually what we see with 4-hour candles, this is a good example right here of a trade, the trade that we won. This one was beautiful. I'll break that one down as well. This was Thursday's trade, so yesterday. But basically, first identify trend. As y'all can see clearly, the trend here was bearish. With the trend being bearish, I'm obviously most likely looking for shorts, and my ultimate draw would be the next low. So obviously the next draw would have been this one, since we're waiting for a candle to open right here. So, and it obviously it got smacked completely. So what I wait for, now that I know my trend, now I know what direction we want to go in. So bearish, when we're expecting a bearish candle, typically that top wick of that candle is going to form first, as y'all can see on most candles. Here there's a tiny one, unlucky, but usually you'll get a nice candle to draw and manipulate before you distribute into the area where price is most likely to draw to. So what we end up doing, that candle opens up. If I go to the 15-minute time frame, I believe this one was a 15-minute fair value gap retrace. If we go back here, let's see. So 10 a.m. opens. So 10 a.m. opens. We draw down. Yeah, that's what it was. This day I traded the PM candle. So the first 10 a.m. opens, it drew down. It manipulated downwards, drew higher. I was still bearish though on the day. I didn't get any entry in the morning. So I was still looking for shorts. So I wanted to see that 2 p.m. candle open. 2 p.m. candle opens right here at 14. What do? We manipulate to the upside. Where do we manipulate into? First off, we take out these highs from the overnight session, right? That the morning session couldn't do. So we take out those highs. That's already a nice little sweep. And then we also get, I believe we had SMT with ES, where ES took out these highs, I believe. And then the main thing that I'm looking for is we are tapping into zones where previously the market hadn't filled. So we tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap that price didn't fill before. So we tap it, we sweep that. And what I want to see next is displacement to the downside, right? So over here, I'll go down to the, I believe it was on the 1-minute time frame. So once we fill an imbalance, let's see, where are we? And I actually got a good fill here due to volume. So what ended up happening was, so I'm waiting for a change in the state of delivery. So first thing I was looking for, push up or manipulation up, right? Second thing I'm looking for now that we've manipulated upwards is now displacement down in the form of a change in the state of delivery. So basically what I'm looking for here is identify what point made the highest high. Since this was a 15-minute gap, I'm looking for a 1-minute entry primarily. Identify what made the highest high. Right here, this was the highest high, obviously, right here. What was the bullish leg that caused that? Yeah, I believe this might have been on the 5-minute, bro. I'm so tripping out right now. Holy hell. Just looks weird. Close below. Yeah, we closed below. On the 5-minute, it was super clean. So we generate this high. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to remember. We push out, make another high. What is the beginning of that last leg to the upside? The beginning was here. We delivered from this level right here, the bottom, the opening of that candle. Mark that out. Now I want to see a close below that. As y'all can see, we finally get a 5-minute close below there. and now I'm ready to enter in. This displaced upwards pretty quickly. I got a good fill. Ideally, I would have actually looked to get filled here. I believe one of my accounts actually got filled there. This account got filled up here or something. So I got filled up here. Either way, I would have actually liked to get filled here anyway. So I would have gotten filled there. Stops above this high. So I would have been 150 per contract. I risk about $300 per trade. So that would have been 2 contracts that I hopped into. And then after that, as y'all can see, I mean, it would have hit the ideal 1 to 2 that I go for right there. Fairly quickly. If it weren't for the market freaking closing, bro. So the market closed overnight. We just chop around, literally do nothing, as the overnight market usually does. Finally, at literally past midnight, a little bit past midnight, we start dumping and then create some actual momentum. So at 4:15, my trade automatically closed, so I couldn't really do much, but the trade hit, and that was why I only made like 300 something bucks on this trade. I didn't really end up making that much because we hit just like a little over a 1, or like just a 1-to-1. Now, let's go on to the next trade. So this next trade, this was a banger, 10 a.m. banger. So basically, this one was actually beautiful. So the first thing I'm looking for, obviously, let's go to the 4-hour. The 4-hour, I'm bearish. Again, we're still bearish, bro. We're selling off. These tariffs are selling the market off like crazy. Go down to the 1-hour. The 1-hour, identify any imbalances, fair value gaps that price can retrace to at 10 a.m. for that candle open. And we get exactly that. So we have this. Let's see, where is it? Right here at 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m., where do we go? We have this imbalance. We trade up into it, go back down, drop to the 15, check the 15-minute time frame. On the 15, y'all can see we draw to that fair value gap, right there. It had already filled it, but we still drew to it. And the main reason I entered was because we got a beautiful 5-minute change in the state, I believe. So 5-minute, here we draw up there. Oh, this is not today. This is the trade right here. Let me draw it out. All right. So from there to there, go to the hourly. So we're bearish. Let me redraw that gap for you guys where we actually draw to. So we have this fair value gap right here. We can draw it out. Go down to the 5-minute time frame, 5-minute. As y'all can see, literally at 11 I entered this trade. It was beautiful. The latest I'll usually enter a trade is 11:10 after that 10:50 macro. And what do we end up getting? Tap into the fair value gap beautifully. 5-minute change in the state of delivery. Where is it? It's right here. Boom. Close below with strength. We retest it beautifully. We almost take out my stop loss. ES actually did take it out. Thankfully, we took this trade on NQ because ES sucks. And we hit that 1.5 to 1 to 2R on this one. ES actually took out this high forming bearish SMT. So after ES took it out and NQ didn't, I was even more confident in the trade, honestly. ES had put a new high here, NQ hadn't. So once we started selling off here, I was pretty confident that, okay, we had this trade pretty much in the bag now. But yeah, that was that trade. It was super nice. And then today's trade was actually a long. It wasn't my personal entry model. It was Isaac's from the Discord. He trades the 15-minute orb, so the 15-minute opening range breakout, I believe it's called. And basically this morning the price action was terrible because we had Powell speaking. We didn't have much really anything that I could take a trade off of in terms of my personal model, but we got a good opportunity for the 15-minute orb. And basically we broke out of the 15-minute range from market open, closed, got a good close on the 5-minute, and then ended up longing it, hitting for a 1-to-1 small trade. It almost hit for a 1-to-2, but I hopped out a 1-to-1 because that one I just do 1-to-1 right now. And yeah, I kind of want to tell you guys, if you're still watching this video, when I got most consistent payouts was when I was doing lower risk to rewards. The reason for this was, first off, literally when I got my first 5 payouts, I was doing 1-to-1 risk to reward, right? I drifted away from that because I was searching bigger things. I wanted more, but the truth was that lower risk to reward had given me the highest win rate, right? Obviously, the lower you go, the higher your win rate. Now, you're not going to make more money necessarily. Depends how good your win rate is. Depends how much you're risking, obviously. But with funded accounts, what's amazing is that, let's say you have a 50K funded account. You're doing a 1-to-1 R on it, which is what I was doing. You're risking $600 to make 600. Your profit goals are usually between like $1,500 to like $2,500 for a payout. Dude, that's like three to 4 trades that you win in a row, like 4 ratios that you're up. And that could take you maybe, that's usually, 2 weeks, less than a month on a 1-to-1. If you have a decent entry model where you have, obviously it's more than a coin flip, like you're winning more than 50% of the trades. All right, so make sure you guys back test. I've made a whole video on back testing already. Make sure you guys back test, find a strategy that works, lower your RR if you're struggling to grow your funded account, and you'll probably see some results, bro, because you'll get less lose streaks and more win streaks. And with more win streaks, that's when you're going to start getting payouts. So, yeah, that's a way to do funded accounts. Again, you can trade however you want. That's just my personal opinion, how I'm going to be going back into my old ways of doing it. But, yeah, this was this week's. Sorry if I was a little bit lost, bro. I just got home. I'm mad tired. But I still wanted to put this out since the week just ended up closing up. And, yeah. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and click the link on the top of the description if you want to join the free Discord and trade live with us. See you.